Hey y'all, Charleston on the water. Just coming out here real quick to give y'all an update. Out here preparing for the hurricane. Guess I'll wait and see if anyone joins. For later when Yep, there we go. That'll be the problem that you'll see through Ian. It's going to be the inundation of water. Speaking of water, Mariner has to get some water. Huh? What you say, dude? You ready for this storm? You think this is a toy. Anyways, if you look over to the neighbor's docks, you see how high it is. The headers are almost touching the water. That'll become troublesome during a storm surge. What I want to do today is I'm out here hoping some of y'all will join. Then I'll edit this and post it back later. What I want to do today is go ahead and get these spuds down so I don't dock up too much. As you can see right there, it's going to travel. You can already see the wind blowing right at us, blowing this up against the dock. So what I want to do is I want to go ahead and get this situated and get it to where I can drop these spuds in. Which one are we gonna start with? Let's start over there. I want to get this spud dropped in so I can get off the dock. We finally got somebody in here. How you doing today? I'm not entirely sure. I don't go live enough to see who's in here with me. But we're gonna go ahead and get these spuds ready so we can drop them and keep this boat off of the dock so I don't beat the dock up as the storm comes in. Since you're joining, I'll go ahead and show you real quick what we're dealing with. We got a real high tide right before the storm comes in. As you can see, it's right up against the headers. On the neighboring dock, our dock, we've got a little bit more room. Just gonna go ahead and get these spuds prepped so I can drop them and hopefully save it from might start with the wind. Let me messing with me right now. So we're gonna go ahead and switch over to the port side and hopefully get a win on this one. Like I said, I want to go ahead and run this cable through that same hole that bolt is through. Hopefully not putting too much pressure on that pin, and lower these spuds down. The issue I got with this tape is the tape is for the sump pump float that's down below. I will have to pump water out after this storm because it's taking water on from the top of the deck. How am I going to get this down there? But since there's a few of you here with me right now, again, I'm just going to go ahead and show you what we're working with tide-wise today. There's Mariner chilling. So we've got a real high tide. Let me walk the waterfront with you just to show you. So I actually, when I had the dock building business, this is where I would put the barges back then, and Hurricane Matthew pushed this 30-foot barge up where Mariner is right now. So let me show you the 30. Sorry, I'm getting used to this gimbal. That 30-footer, which is in rough shape and seen better days, and then we got the food boat. The 30-footer during Hurricane Matthew got pushed up in here. We had to push it back with the dozer. So you're already seeing a fair amount of water coming in. And this is a day before the storm. So tomorrow there'll be a lot of water in here. Hurricane Irma, which is, if you're familiar with the Folly boat, Hurricane Irma the water came all the way up to this step right here. The second step right here. Show some skin, hey Bird. Bird, you can come over if you want to see some skin. But yeah, the hurricane came and blew them in there, so I'm hopefully getting these spuds situated. Let me show you the wind blowing the boat around already. Get these spuds situated and get that boat off the dock so you don't have to come out here and repair the dock. Not sure. Bird, are you staying in town for this, or are you getting out? All right, well, I guess he might not answer. But yeah, we'll give you updates throughout the storm. But like I said, I want to just kind of go live. If there are any questions, feel free to ask. But the storm, it's looking like we're going to get actually a hurricane, proper hurricane. And I'm actually not worried, let's say, but this tide is concerning with how high the tide is. With how high a tide we've got, that water inundation could really get to be rough. Wire rope. Don't want to put too much pressure on this guy, so hopefully I can get that down a little bit further. Can y'all hear me all right? Thumbs up or anything? Is the volume bad? Trying to keep y'all out of the wind and a little bit further away, so you're not just hearing this wind blowing. I know that gets real annoying real fast. Let me see if I can kind of show you. I was thinking at first I can just run it around and grab it, but I think that's gonna choke up on the pin. I didn't have time to prepare and get this complete because I'm still waiting on parts for the motor. And yes, I know the motor's in the water and in the mud. But yeah, having a lot of fun with this boat. Awesome. Thanks, Tim. Here, you're great. What do y'all think? Son of a bitch. I just crushed my sub pump. I'll retrieve that later. And probably have to go buy Tractor Supply and get another sub pump. Y'all think I should run the cable through the same hole the pin is? I think I'll give it too much tension. Might be able to choke it enough here and pull that off. That's what I'm going to try to do. I'm going to try to go ahead and choke it. That was embarrassing. That was embarrassing dropping that freaking hatch. So the reason the hatch was torched was when I was doing work on it, I couldn't get the hatch off, so we just torched it, and now I need to buy a new hatch. Now I need to buy a new hatch, and it looks like I need to buy a new sub pump because the hatch just took out the sub pump. But it's always something. So Hurricane Matthew created a lot of dock damage, and Hurricane Irma did the same. Hurricane Irma is actually the one that pushed the Folly boat over into a guy's house, taking out his dock, and that's what I want to avoid with this. I don't want to take out my host dock. That would be a bad day. So we'll go ahead and get these spuds down, because the benefit of a spud is it works a lot like a power pole on a recreational boat. I've got them here. I just don't have them situated. So let's go ahead and get them situated. This one, the issue I actually have with this one was I'm going to do a Bill dance. I know I am. I know I am going in that hole at some point today. This one I had to pull free with the tractor because it decided it was going to bind on me in the winch. And then that one's going to be a little bit more tricky. Got my nice orange pliers out today. You can pick these up at your local hardware store. They've been out in the weather a little too much. I swear, guys, at some point I am going to get my life together. Unfortunately, it's just not going to be today. Clamp these down. Hopefully this works. In theory, it should. Still debating on whether or not I stay here for the storm or go to the West Ashley house. The benefit of staying here is I can broadcast live, showing you the wind and the waves and all that stuff, because it'll give you a nice little show. However, Chad Walton and his crew want me to go out and film with them as they do some vehicle recoveries and what with the LMTV. And I just fear that if I stay here on John's Island, I'll get stuck on John's Island, and I won't be able to go film any of the stuff downtown to show you that. That might choke it. So let's go ahead. Like I said, nothing's set up. So I've got this whole slew of wires here. I just got to get everything straight at some point, but figure out which one of these relays is for which unit. Come on now. Oh, I did wear them up and under. So we've got this one here. A lot of cable. So I don't really know where I'm going to finalize all this stuff at. That looks like it is starboard, right? Yeah, those go to the starboard, which is the top. Support is the bottom. Let's go ahead and get that wired in. Let's go ahead and get this wired in and figured out. That's wired in there. Hopefully the salt water and the air hadn't corroded these enough yet, because I have not gotten them hooked up the proper way. But I used to be able to pick up the spuds and put them down with a tractor. I don't have that luxury having this having this kitchen on here. So Right now I need to run you, right? Run this one, and where is the black one? Jeez, yeah, we're getting bounced off that dock pretty good right now. And that's what I'm trying to avoid by getting these spuds in. So I want to keep this boat from beating up the dock. Because right now it's looking like, and any of y'all in the comment section that have a better update, let me know. My last check showed that we're gonna have a nice good either Cat 1 or tropical storm tomorrow. And it's looking like it's gonna make landfall basically between Edisto and Myrtle Beach. If it makes landfall in Edisto, Charleston, we're going to be in the northwest quadrant. We're going to get a lot of water and a lot of wind. I have success. Alright, I got success with that. Let me show you what I'm working with. So hopefully and of course, I told my help I didn't need them, and I definitely need help on this. So, you viewers are definitely seeing this, realizing the mistake I'm making. This thing is getting freaking crow's nest going on, or a rat's nest, whatever you want to call it. So I'm gonna have to get some help to get that pressure applied to it so it doesn't pinch itself. Don't have long enough cable. Huh. Mariner, you're useless. You're not any help on this one, are you, bud? Huh? He's stretching. He's there for moral support, right? You're not able to help me at all, are you? So, let me... Not entirely sure how I can make sure this rat's nest doesn't happen again. Oh man, this is where an extra set of hands would have been great. Do I have a bungee? That's what I need. Something I can sacrifice. I need something that can sacrifice itself for the greater good. That strap might work. Got plenty of rope and line all over this freaking thing. Let me maybe give you that view while I mess with it. I couldn't come home, so the boats were open water. Barges were secured, typically in this lagoon here. I don't have that headache with this storm. I no longer have a fleet of boats. The barge to be worried about. I just got this one here. It needs attention. Some cars at the bottom of the lagoon that I don't think is going anywhere. Nope. Maybe. Maybe. Might. Not success yet. But I might go to the tree. Still got a little bit of on it. I don't know if I'm going in the drink or I'm going in that hatch. That hatch is going to hurt. Pin somewhere. Pin on the barge you're on. Alright, let me show you what we're working with now. It didn't work totally as planned, but I think I can make it work. So I got still a rat's nest here. That's going to be a pain in the butt to sort out, but I'll do that another day. Right now, I need to get that pin out so I can lower this spud. Not get hit if this thing comes down. Alright, well it's out that hole. Now I gotta, as it comes down, I gotta be careful in case it comes down too fast and out of control to not get hit by that thing. Those stop it from running all the way out the bottom, but they make it a little bit dangerous if it comes down out of control. What is the best way to get you out? Come on. It's a big one, but it needs to work with me. Close. We're getting there. We are getting there. Wish I had the torch for this. Just cut this pin. got a long ways to go. Problem is, I'm out of run on that. How on earth am I going to get it from here? Maybe that's it. Just relax. Slow it down. Slow is smooth. Smooth is fast, right? Maybe get enough leverage on this other side. Need a longer pin for leverage. There we go. That's all it needed. Now let's see if we can lower her down. Oh, shit! That is not where I wanted her to go. But she went down. She's technically off the dock. That was not what I wanted to happen. So, I know y'all watching are like, Derek is an absolute idiot. So it's off the dock. Let's get back here and show you. But it's still gonna pop some boards. But I can't come up with a better solution right now. Cannot come up with a better solution. That one needs to go down. But I'm gonna need help with this one because it needs to go down and it needs to be precise. One, I need help to re-spool it. I don't think I actually need to re-spool it all the way. But when I drop it, I can't have this happen. I can't have it just run away. Because if it runs away, how I'm situated now, if it runs away, I'm taking out this part of the dock back here when the tide comes up. But if it, plus I'd like to have that cable in it so I can retrieve it. Because that's the big problem right now, is I can't retrieve that one. I'm gonna have to figure out how to get it out at some point. I really need that cable in here. What might happen is I run that cable through there and cut that pin. That's what I should have done on that other one, is just sacrifice the pin. I do it right because I do it twice. When you're dumb, you gotta be tough, ain't that right, guys? And I'm a tough son of a bitch, apparently, because I'm pretty dumb. But I think that's what I'm gonna have to do. Is I'm gonna have to run this through there. With that bolt, which is going to be fun and a task in of itself. Did I use a jack? What's that comment? I don't know if I can get it back up. I mean, if you can see away, the problem is it went slack here. So I might be able to pick it up inch by inch. But I really need that cable to be situated somewhere on that spud down below the water line to pick it back up, Tim. I'm not seeing a way right now. Again, if you can think of something, I will try it. Because what you can think of might work better than what worked for me. Because that did not work for me. So if you can think of something, please, by all means. I know there's only a couple of you on here, but feel free to share your thoughts as to what you think I need to do. Yeah, it's him. I screwed the pooch on that one. I screwed the pooch good. This one's going to be fun to feed in. Not really much in a double penetration, and this is showing my inexperience because I'm not able to penetrate this hole with another bolt in it. Oh man. That helped. That helped. Well, let me show you what I'm working with now, because now the problem can you just fish it down the pipe? Probably that. Tim, you're brilliant. I think that will work. I think that will. Let me show you what I got over here. I've got to get that cable here to the bottom hole, but some reason the way it's bound on it, it comes out and it's got the hole on the top here. I'm not able to spiral that. So I gotta figure this one out now. So you know the original plan for these was I was gonna have them pinned up. I was gonna go in the water. I've got a hole down in the water. And I was thinking I can do it without getting wet. But it's looking like I have to get wet. But I was hoping to get that motor running and go do this in clearer water than this Pluff Mud Bottom Lagoon. Oh man, what am I to do? that in there further, right? Oh, there we go. If I put pressure on it, I lift it up from the bottom. There we go. So I should be able to feed this through as I lift pressure up. Again, another set of hands would have been lovely on this, but I don't have that today. I've only got the two I was born with, because I told somebody I didn't need help. Like an idiot. I didn't need help today. Because I've prepared for hurricanes plenty of times, and I got cocky. And I needed help. I really want it in that hole. It'll make my life infinitely easier when it comes time to lift this spud. Tim, if you're watching, not you, Tim the welder, I should have had you burn these a little bit bigger, because I don't have enough room to work here. Well, I would have never known, because this was not part of my initial plan. So I have something I can go through there a little bit better. By the way, one of my mangroves didn't make it. I don't know if you've seen those, but I really wanted mangroves on this boat to liven things a little, and it did not make it. I don't know who here is Clemson, Gamecock, or whatever. Don't judge me on that. I haven't painted it since I bought the thing. I, on the other hand, am a Citadel Bulldog. So I don't have a dog in the fight when it comes to college teams. I root for my alma mater. Can I run you through? Nope. Too tight for that. I got too short of zip ties. Can I get the zip tie through maybe and then tie the cable to it? There it goes, pinches it. This episode is definitely not working out how I would hope it was. Not entirely sure what I will end up achieving today, but I promise you, it's not what I set out to achieve. This is quite embarrassing right now, how difficult this has become. Because like you said, Tim, I think that one I'm going to have to block, push it down, block it, pull it up. Ideally, what you do if a spud runs away with you in water is just that, is I can block it and wait till the tide goes out, because it won't go down any further than it is right now. I can wait till the tide goes out, but block it there. When it comes back up, I can block it. But I'm not sure any of that made sense because I'm rambling. I can't walk and chew gum at the same time. did I do with my pin? What ideally what it would do is at low tide I'll have a better angle on it, and I can manipulate it at low tide a little bit better. Where is that guy that was commenting on Alfred's video about me messing with a prop while it was in neutral? What I'm doing right now is definitely dumber than what I was doing on that episode. I could definitely lose a finger right now. Oh man, that's not working either. It won't get past that. It's too bulky there. Chain? Maybe a chain? I thank y'all for sticking in with me, because this is not my finest hour. Not my finest hour, but I got all day. I'm not sure how long y'all got. I got all day to figure this out. And hopefully it don't take me all day. It's like fused on there. I know y'all have any advice. I'm open to it. I know this is stuff most people don't do anyways, but usually those are the best solutions, is somebody who's coming in from a totally different perspective. Cut that off. Retape it. It was just too bulky right there. My first sergeant, one of my last assignments with the National Guard, Evo Rogers, always had a saying, good idea, poor execution. Hoping this isn't one of those. This is definitely turning into a goat rope. It is definitely turning into a goat rope situation. I'm not even sure I'm up on my tetanus right now. If you haven't done it already, I know Alfred Montaner has done a really good coverage of the devastation that this storm caused down in South Florida, down on the west coast. I was watching some of it earlier. It's pretty good coverage. And then I know Andy Jones with the Menorcan mullet, I was talking to him on the way here, and he was going to get out and do some coverage of it, because he's down in Brunswick, Georgia, and it should be pretty close to being offshore him right now. And he was feeling the effects of the wind and all that picking up. I'm not entirely sure if I will accomplish this today. I can't get this cable. And if I go get the torch, might do that. I might call Eddie. See if he'll come on down here with that torch. What do I do with that hammer? Need to pound this cable down a little bit. It's still too bulky going through that hole. See if I can flatten it out. Oh, these holes are too small. Hold it out. Son of a bitch. Take a quick break to show you some more of the water. A little story about that osprey nest you see there. We put that thing in there 5-6 years ago now. Still no bird. Because I don't think the guys understood how heavy a bird is. That pole is a 45-foot pole that's probably driven 20-something feet in the ground because they were afraid a bird was going to knock it over. Probably need to eventually go out there and bolt another pole to it, get some more height, because that thing, a bird's not going to nest in it. It's just not. But do a quick little walk around. Let me take a minute to recollect myself. Just like I said, you can see how high the tide is. Not sure how much higher it's going to get when this storm rolls in tomorrow, but that tide's pretty high, and that's what's going to cause a lot of damage, is these docks don't like it. You can actually see Peter's floating dock. He has about another 4 feet. Working with a rock and a stick. Sometimes I don't know if I got a stick. Just out here beating it with a rock like a monkey. But yeah, Peter's dock. Another 4 or 5 feet. That floating dock will be floating down the river. We've got a little bit of that going on here too. The only one that I'm really worried about is that middle one that my picnic table is attached to. That was a fun idea years ago. Fun idea years ago, but it's people ended up with this thing. The idea was to dangle your feet in the water down below. How it ended up being used is a lot of people just like to sit right here on the bird poop and look out this way. Mariner's wanting to retrieve right now. Come here, bud. Huh? What are you doing? You gonna something to retrieve? You didn't bring a ball or a stick or nothing, did you? We got anything for you to retrieve? Huh? Is there anything to retrieve? Come on. Let's find something. Huh? You ain't got nothing? You came all the way out here, no ball, no stick. Huh? Just go in. Go in. Come on. See those birds? See the birds across there? Huh? Go get them. Go get them. Go on. Go. Go in. Go get it. Just go in. There you go. He was dying to get in. He lives for the water. Come on. Come on. Oh, jeez. That's a wet dog. Huh? Huh? You happy now? You happy? Oh, he's shaking on me again. If we could all have his personality, that'd be great. That dog lives for the water. I guess I'll go back to it and try it again. Don't know what to really do to get that thing down. Might see if Eddie's around. Eddie might come up with a solution. Good thing about having a mechanic around is that he comes up with all sorts of redneck ingenuity, fix-it solutions, especially having worked with me and all the shoddy equipment we always had. But let me walk it, because we've been at this for an hour now. And let me show you what the tide's doing still. Like I said, that's the only thing that has me concerned. I don't know about any of y'all. It's just the level of the water today as opposed to tomorrow when the storm hits. I mean, you can see just how high this tide is. And if we are in the northwest quadrant tomorrow, we'll get a fair amount of water throughout the city. But here comes Mariner with a stick. You find it? Huh? Find a stick? Oh, jeez. Huh? You buckled under pressure, huh? Shh. Come on. Come on. So, here comes the wind. Tomorrow, or like I was saying earlier, that barge there, during Hurricane Matthew, I had it here, and we had to get the dozer out to push it back in. During Irma, we left it out in the water with a tractor and spuds, so we didn't have to worry about it so much with that. And that's why I want to get these spuds down today, is it'll take a lot of pressure off and I'll sleep well knowing that the barge is spudded down, because I'll just tie the two of them up. But coming out. There you go. Let's go see if we can get another set of hands, because I am at my limit as to what I'm capable of doing between having the camera going. Joe, you up there? Nope. Thought I heard him. Maybe Eddie's here. Maybe Eddie's here. So there's, just to give you a little bit of lay of this, because if I do spend the night here, this whole place, that whole pond will flood. The pond used to be rich with mullet, but with the rain we had a month or so ago, the pond turned over. Oxygen was terrible. There was a bunch of dead fish floating around. Buzzards here hanging out. Let's see if Eddie's up here. Yeah, that pond turned over. Bunch of dead fish laying around. There's a little gator in there. He's gonna have to move at some point. He's still not messing with the ducks. He's still not messing with Mariner. He's probably only an 18-inch to 2-foot gator. DNR just rolled by. Wish I had the camera facing the other way. I think they're staging at the landings, getting ready. That's one thing, G-Service guys, they stage there the night there, because when we were always pulling boats off the water, we saw them there. I think I hear Eddie. He's vacuuming. Let me see. Eddie! Eddie! It's live. Can I get your help?
The seats back in it, it was destroyed, man.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna take and peel this off. I got it peeling finally, and go get some bed liner spray and fix that. It's gonna be a gorgeous truck.
Yeah, man. Hey, for a minute. I need to recruit your help.
That's what's happening.
Now, Eddie came to us. Which hurricane was that you started?
3 years ago.
3 years ago. Was that Florence?
I remember the name of it.
I think it was Florence. Can't remember which hurricane that was. So I had a tractor broke down about 500 feet from shore, I think.
Yeah. The one we put a motor in?
Yeah.
Yesterday.
Huh?
See what they did?
Oh, geez.
Anyway.
Guys like to break things. So yeah, Eddie, we had a tractor broke down about 500 feet from shore. Storm rolling in, and Eddie's putting a motor in it so he can get it and salvage it, because if it doesn't, the computers on those things are what, like 10, 15,000?
Oh, they're expensive.
Yeah. Yeah, the computers on them are like 10 or 15, I think. And Eddie saved us on that one. Come on. Come on. Sorry for the barking. He is very excited. I got a stick. He's about to go in the pond. He's about to go in the pond. Into the wind. He is happier than a pig in shit. So, for y'all watching, this is one of my favorite features out here. This piece of petrified driftwood that's just sitting in the mud. Yeah, I'd love some help. I got Eddie, but I might need you too. Looks like we got more help. So, might get this thing figured out, fixed today. So the tide's going down a little. All right, Eddie, so here's what I'm working with. I wasn't thinking, I got enough pressure on this one to pull the pin, and once I let it out, it
dropped down.
The spud dropped. So I don't know how to get this one back up so I can move the barge. And what I want to do there, but I rushed it, is I would love to feed the cable through here so I can pick it up, pull the pin, but I don't know how to do that.
Alright.
Because the barge is too close to the dock right now.
The way I know we're going to get this up is the machine right.
Time going out?
Yeah. Huh?
And wait for the track or reach it from there?
No. I can get it out when the tide goes out. Because I can get to another hole and lift it. That one I'll have to wait. This one I don't want to make that mistake.
Just not going to lift it.
Waits by itself. Let's see if we can.
No, it's got the suction from the mud, I bet you, no?
I don't know if it moved or if the,
I think the barge went
I
down.
think the barge went down.
Y'all are strong, mother. But it didn't move.
So,
This one, I'd love to get that cable through that hole there.
What happened? You got to do the cable too first?
I thought I can pull it, so I put this around to cinch it. What did I just kick in? Whatever it is, it's gone. So I thought I could pull it and then let it down, but it didn't work that way. As soon as I put slack in it, that spud just ran on down. So I can't get this thing to fit here though.
I think you made it worse.
I did make it worse. I did. Thank you for that. I did.
It's guaranteed to mess the dock up now. Oh well.
So I put a zip tie on there for a minute to try to guide it through.
Yeah.
But I pulled the zip tie off.
So when's the next big tide? 3 o'clock in the morning?
Yeah. I gotta come out here first thing in the morning. That's when it should really start getting dicey, I guess, too. I can't get that. What I was doing was, if I pick up,
Hold on.
I pick that, you got
All
it?
I need is a screwdriver or something.
It's a tide drop.
I need a screwdriver. A small one or a
This-
nail.
The screwdriver is most likely what I just kicked in the water.
So close.
I've got a 3-inch screw. I can look for something else. You think this will help? Got it.
If it goes down low enough, you can get to a hole.
I've got, where are the holes at? I've got a hole, that one's 5 feet from the top. So if it goes down,
2 feet. 3 feet.
really don't like putting my hand in there.
All right, there's your cable.
Eddie got it? Oh man. Glad I took that walk, huh?
There's the cable on that one. I hope you're not knotted up.
Alright, we don't need the occupation.
Yeah, Eddie's patient.
Now I guess you need your clamps. Right.
Huh? Yeah, I need the clamps, so I need to hook up the power.
So you want here, this like this, cut.
Yeah. Yep. Where is that clamp? Is that what I kicked in the water? Jangled a little. Could have very well been my.
There's one with no nuts. And that
Here's a new one. This is stainless too. That one. You can see how bad a shape it's in because it's galvanized.
How short do you want it? Like this? short?
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Oh, those are little bitty ones.
It'll work. It's not that big of a cable. Not that big of a cable. Dog's up there whimpering, wanting to play with a stick.
All right. I'm trying to get his truck back together before it rains. I got the seats out over there on the ground.
Yeah, I saw that.
And
I really do appreciate your help. Because I was not.
it was so bad. That truck was awful, dude.
It was
Beyond belief. Is that all you have?
What? Yeah, here you go.
Let's see if we can go all the way.
That'll cinch it. I did the other one that way. That'll cinch it down. Let me get the.
Dude, as far as I can by my hand.
Yeah, let me get the power situated. Can you read this? Thank you so much, Eddie.
Yes, sir. At least you'll get this one done. The other one now.
I just got to be patient, wait on the tide. I got to wait on the tide, come back out here in the morning, fight that thing in the morning. Oh, man. When you're dumb, you got to be tough.
I wouldn't say dumb. I'd just say storm coming in, you know? It's
Yeah, I was rushing it.
right.
I was rushing it.
It's like the rest of the guys went home for the day, and I'm just like, well, you know what? I can get this truck clean because fuck the wind.
Yeah.
Or, you know,
Yeah.
you can edit that. Sorry.
But, well, it's live. I can edit it, but we are literally live right now. But there's only
Uh-oh. What up?
There's 4 people watching, and I guarantee you that's not the first cuss word any of them have heard.
Right? Do you want to try to pull this in?
Yeah, we got
now?
another one. Let's get 2 on there. We got another one right here. Yeah, I'm gonna have to pull the slack out of that, but none of this stuff is set up.
Right, I know, right?
Go ahead. I didn't think we were gonna have a storm this year.
Well,
I mean, it's the end of September.
I have a girlfriend that's in Florida,
Yeah.
and she said Naples is just getting hammered.
Yeah, I gotta check in. My aunt and uncle are down there. I haven't checked in with them yet.
And she's not
Yeah.
really a girlfriend, but she, our friend.
Yeah.
They're just getting hammered.
My mama called yesterday giving me hell, and I assured her that the storm was not coming our way. And the storm made a liar out of me.
Mother Nature will do that.
Yeah, storm made a liar out of me. Yes,
I can't believe I'm doing this with needle nose.
Eddie, it works.
We must be.
Tim on here told me that I'm going after this project with a rock and a stick, and he's pretty much right.
All right. It will eventually be on. You'll get to go cruise.
Yeah, man. We got the parts on order for the 250 to get it set.
Let's bring the
We can turn it on. All right, let's get her plugged in, and I think we should be good to go. There we go. Live. We have. Go. We're doing much better on this one. Much better.
I don't think it's going to pick it up. The bolt will be the issue. You're going to have to pick it up with the machine.
What do you mean? That bolt's
We
coming
might
out.
go with it.
That bolt's coming out. That bolt's either coming out or we're going to get your grinder and cut it off. I think I got the falls on, dude. Because that bolt is there, bro. So, obviously, that cable's getting replaced for a stainless cable at some point. And it's definitely going to be shorter, because there's no reason to
Just a second.
have all that cable on there.
Sorry, I don't want it to get crossed up.
No. I was telling them we had to pull that one out with the machine
All right.
because it was on itself.
Back it up.
You good?
Yeah. Sorry.
Oh, you're good.
I just want to make sure it goes on there straight or it'll falls over and get into the jam.
Yeah. Yeah, there's way too much on that, way too much cable on that winch. Those are just the basic traveler winch at Tractor Supply, though. This is all conceptual. In theory, all this should work. Just trying to prove concept at some point. And
The cable right there, but go ahead.
yeah, like I said, this is just to get us through the storm. I'll go down to Carolina Rigging and get some stainless cable. For those of you wondering, that 2.5 horsepower motor goes on the bumper boats that you've been seeing laying around. There's a bumper boat in the water. I don't know if you saw it last Sunday. I went down to Miami and hung out with Alfred and got involved with this dinghy series. Kind of thinking about doing a dinghy series, but with the bumper boat here. You good? Good?
That bad spot in the cable, there's nothing I can do about it.
Yeah, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. You gotta get that clamp off, huh? It's got that extra clamp.
That clamp, and also it's rusted with loose little prickles now, and they'll stick you
Yeah.
a little bit. Bump it. Go ahead. Go. Back up. Back up.
Oh, sorry. Oh, do we not have enough run?
No, we didn't. That's what I said. You're not gonna.
You're not gonna be able to pull that like that.
I mean, can you lift it up anymore?
I think you're out of run on the winch. The clamps are. Eddie, you're the man. You are the man. Glad I took a walk. Well, that one's set up, but I can't really do anything until I get this one figured out.
Okay, well, no worries. Then I'm going back to my car.
No, I appreciate it. I don't know.
Detailing. Gotta get this truck done. This one, when you get it up, undo this.
You don't
do the same thing.
You don't have any of those big Jeep jacks or mountain jacks or anything. The big jacks. Huh.
We could, if the machine would reach, we would reach over there and just pick it up. So.
Yeah, the machine ain't gonna reach.
Not real sure. If it wasn't sunk into the mud, maybe we could lift it, but it's not moving, man. The barge itself is going down.
Yeah, no. Yeah. I saw. I was here.
Not sure what to tell you on that.
One of the viewers said maybe feed that line down, and while I got a second set of hands here, we might be able to do it. Feed that line down and let it pick slack and pull it up. It might do that, no? If we push that line down further?
Yeah. Let's see. Give it some slack.
Okay. That's wrong. Where's
The other side?
yeah? Where's the right there?
You have to switch the battery to go to this side?
No, I disconnected the power cable.
Oh, gotcha.
I just need to put the power line back on. Need to figure out all this electrical after the storm too. Let me run to the car real quick. I've got the extendable gaff in the car. That might be better to put it down. You want to talk to the viewers and let them know how dumb I am and all that stuff?
Yeah, we're going. Right now, Derek's on his way to the car. Get a gap. Personally, this might work. Put those two pickets over there in between it. Sorry, this is not my gig. But here we are. Sorry, there we are. Anyway, here we go. See if this is going to work. board in there with it, see if it'll grab it before you send it down?
What's that?
You're gonna put a board in there with it before you send it way down?
Do you think it needs a board? I think.
I think it might help grab it. I don't know. See?
Yeah.
Put a board in there to take up that space. Maybe loosen this clamp and move it close.
Yeah.
One of the things.
Let's get that clamp in tighter. What you say, Mayor? Are you out running around chasing ducks? You're gonna be locked up with all this rain.
He loves it.
Oh yeah.
He doesn't love locked up. Just get it as tight as you can, I think.
We'll have to work that down then. Might be too tight to work down.
It's still got room to slide on the pole as long as we float the barge forward a little bit.
Yeah, when you gotta work the pole. What do you know?
I know a girl like that. I used to work on her car.
Yeah?
Yeah. It was a lot of fun.
They are a lot of fun until they're not.
That was a lot of fun until her car got fixed.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I just stopped going, man. I don't know. Not really my thing, but it's cool sometimes. She'll call me.
Yeah. I think this might work better than that.
There we go. See if that works.
Low battery. You guys have
Yeah,
fun.
so you're just not prepared today at all.
As opposed to any other day too.
Come on.
Come on, man.
Maybe tomorrow.
Alright, let's see.
Start rolling it back in. Let's see if
Let's see if that does it.
this one's all loose, so it's not much I can do about it. Needs to be redone. Go ahead.
Might need to have something pushing on that so it doesn't just pull up slowly down to the bottom so it bites.
We're always from there yet. We'll get the slack out of the cable first, and then I'll grab that.
We lose it? There's another one.
I'm not worried about that. I'm worried about it being in our way. Resistance. There it went.
Yeah, it's all the way
Yeah,
down.
go ahead.
Well, guys, the phone might die here at any point in time. I guess my guess is I can't see who's viewing, but I'm guessing it's you, Tim. Thanks for hanging in there. Hopefully we get this done.
Okay. Cool. Cool. Go ahead. No, it's slipping.
Slipping?
Go ahead. It's just going around the stick. Stuck in the mud pretty well.
Yeah. Somebody dropped a 1x down.
It's slipping. It's not grabbing.
It's not grabbing.
No.
Ah.
See, the 1x's to the right, so it's not in our way. That's not our issue.
Yeah. I think you're right. I think it needed a piece of wood in there to bite. Let's pull it up and maybe try it again.
Right and pull.
That's it.
Actually, your cable's slipping in your clamp too. Go ahead up. That it?
Yeah. Oh man.
I think you're going to be stuck until you get the machine.
And we're not gonna be able to get a machine out here.
Well, you know the tide.
It's gonna be the tide. That's gonna be 3 a.m. So I'd much rather sit here and figure it out. I know you can't, but I'd much rather figure it out between now and 3. I'd like to put something in here to grab that. I don't figure it out now. I'm back here at 3 in the morning. So I'd much rather just exhaust all resources. If I gotta come back, I gotta come back.
You gonna be able to get that back down in the hole?
Yeah. There we go. That other one went. That other one went. There we go. You said that this was slipping or no?
Yeah. See, it loosened up on it.
Yeah, it did. It sure did.
But now we got a board in there and it's still going to hand me the needle nose. We'll scoot it down and tighten it up again and then try again.
We had one with just you can put this on it too. It's only got the one, but it might be enough to bind it. You still there, Tim? We're gonna try your idea again. I think this was your original idea, was the board. I think that's where we went wrong. Not having something there to bite. The wind changed direction. It's been blowing the last hour and a half. It's been blowing from over here. All right, now it's blowing this way. What you say, Mary? What you think? You want to try this one? She's calling about the storm to tell you, I told you so. She called yesterday. I said, don't worry about it. There's nothing happening. It'll be a tropical storm by the time it hits us.
I was watching the news this morning, and also I see some cars underwater in Florida.
Yeah. Oh, Florida got ravished.
Yeah, they're getting hammered.
Florida got
Certain
ravished.
spots.
I didn't see that comment, sorry.
You want to loosen her up and let's go back down?
Let's try her again.
Where's that bolt? Let me get us some room.
Good to have you out here too. I haven't watched Andy's update yet, but I'll check it out later. Hopefully we get this spud up. And maybe we'll get the boat situated. We'll go on with what I need the rest of the day. So I'm definitely holding Eddie up here too.
Oh, we'll get it. Maybe. Alright. Try to feed. Get on the board.
Binding on the,
Got the clamp.
yeah, binding on the clamp. Clamp's going down now and the board's binding. Game of inches. Oops, sorry.
Not the board with a hammer. Oh, wait.
Did it go now?
Yeah, where's movement? Where we were. I'm stuck again with that. Might be all we're gonna get. Might be enough to where we can get another bite.
Ready?
Yep.
Like Samuel L. Jackson from Jurassic Park. Hold on to your butts.
Wait. The cable's on it.
You want to get on the roller?
Look, there you go.
Uh-oh.
There
It's biting.
you go. No. Try it.
It's not.
Try it. Try it. Try it. Try it. It's moving some far.
Yeah, it's in the mud. It's deep.
We're slipping now. Our clamp came loose.
Clamp came loose
Yeah,
again.
the clamp is moving again. It's loose again.
What the hell?
You need bigger clamps, dude. Those are junk and you need a ratchet.
We mean a ratchet.
Something to tighten it down with. You know what I mean?
Yeah. All right. Well, you want to go finish cleaning the truck? I'll put this on the charger.
Tri-bar.
What do I need to go buy before the stores close?
Just better clamps, I guess.
Better clamps.
I'm not sure that's down in mud pretty solid.
Yeah.
Is the problem. I'm not sure if we were moving or if this was actually going down.
Yeah. Oh, it was pulling up a little. We gained a little bit of ground with this, but not much.
There's the bolt, just in case we need it private or something.
Yeah.
With a stick through it.
Uh,
Alright, sorry.
it's all good.
That sucks.
That sucks.
Right.
That's all he says. That sucks.
Alright. guys.
Double wrap the cable. Double wrap the cable. That's not a bad idea. I'll probably do that, Tim. I'll probably throw this phone on the charger, go pick up a couple things anyways, come back at it here once the phone gets some charge on it. So I'll be back out here later. Hopefully you can log on, check it out. If not, you can see it later. Let me give a quick little view one more time. So you can see the tide is going out. It'll cinch as it comes up. Yeah, no, that's a great idea. Thanks. Yeah, I'll hopefully get this knocked out. That way I'm not messing with this. As storm rolls in, I can go ahead and spud it off the dock like I originally planned. But the wind's kind of died down. I mean, the trees are still moving, but it's not as windy as it was a little earlier. So anyways, this is Charleston on the water. This is Derek. Mariner, come here. Let's go ahead and get him in the water one last time, and then I'll sign off from there. Let's find something for you to retrieve. What can we get you to retrieve? He's like chomping at the bit right now. We got a Pepsi bottle here, huh? Let's go ahead. Let's get it up here. Sorry. No, Mary, you're gonna knock the gimbal over. Come on, crazy, get on the boat. Get on the boat. On the boat. Over here. Over here. Ready? Ready? All right. Yeah, I'll come back later. I'll sign in and hopefully show you some progress. Y'all be safe out there. Stay dry.